Easy music theory, part 7 already. The circle of fifths. Lot to unpack here with this circle of fifths. This is just going to be a beginning. I'll get across a couple of the most important things, I think, and we'll pick it up next time from there. So, the circle of fifths is a great tool to further your knowledge of music and music theory. So, let's get into it. This is a circle of fifths. Looks really crazy, but it does make sense. The reason it is called the circle of fifths is because every time you move clockwise around the ring, you are moving a fifth interval from the note before it. So C to G is a fifth. Let's count it out. C, D, E, F, G. G is the fifth interval. So what is the fifth interval of G? Well, it's D. G, A, B, C, D. That's a fifth. Let's do one more. D to A. D, E, F, G, A. Whew, it's hard to count sometimes. So the first thing that you should know about the circle of fifths is that every clockwise position is a fifth interval from the note before it. Sweet. All right, let's move on. Another great thing about the circle of fifths is that it can give you the notes of the major scale. So let's go with the C major scale. Why not? We always use C major. Let's highlight all the notes around C. All right. Here is the little info box from a previous lesson all about the C major scale. There's the major scale formula, there's the notes of the scale, the intervals, the chords we would use within the scale, and of course the Roman numerals representing the chords. All right, so we know C is the 1. We know D is the 2. I mean, we're just going in order. E is the 3, F is the 4, G is the 5, A is the 6. The only thing that the circle of fifths doesn't hit you over the head with is what the 7th is. Well, here's the cheat sheet for that. The 7th is always next to the 3. So it's the circle of fifths is even telling you what chords. Not only is it telling you what notes are within the major scale, it is telling you what chords you would be playing within that major scale. The only difference is the 7th, it wouldn't be B minor because the 7th interval of a major scale, the chord is diminished. That's something you just got to sort of remember. All right, let's do, so that's the second thing you should know about the circle of fifths. Every group of 6 are the notes in the major scale. All right, let's do another one. Let's get rid of that. How about D major? Let's circle all the notes around D. Well, let's just start counting in order. D is 1, E is 2, F sharp is 3, G is 4, A is 5, B is 6. And again, the 7, you got to dig a little bit. It's right next to the 3. C sharp would be the 7. The chord would be C sharp diminished. It would not be C sharp minor. Okay, but all the other chords are accurate. The 6th chord in the key of D major is B minor. So see how you use this to start writing songs and just coming up with chords that sound good? It's fantastic. What a great tool. All right, let's do one more. Let's do the key of E major. Let's highlight all the notes around E and let's count them out. E is the 1, F sharp is the 2, G sharp is the 3, A is 4, B is 5, C sharp is 6. All right, so let's look ahead for the 7, and we know the 7 is next to the 3. But wait a minute, remember this from a previous lesson? Every major scale will have every letter represented in order. No letter is used twice. Now, some letters will be sharp or flat, but every letter is going to be in there. So do you see the problem we have with this 7th interval? It's E flat. We can't use it because E is already in the major scale. It's the 1, it's the root, E. We cannot double use a letter. So how do we fix that? Well, you remember from an earlier lesson all about notes being enharmonic. They have 2 names. What else can we call E flat? Yes, in the back I heard you, D sharp. D sharp is the same thing as E flat. And as luck would have it, there are no Ds so far inside the key of E major. So D sharp would be the 7. D sharp diminished would be the seventh chord. All right, very good. That was a tough one, but see, that's the beauty about music theory. It everything can be explained. All right. So just by looking at the circle of fifths, we can tell the notes of a major scale. We can tell what chords to play within that key, and we can tell what intervals everything is. So if I say play a 1, 2, 5 in the key of E major, well, you can look at this. You can play the chords E, F sharp minor, and B. That's the 1, 2, 5, just by looking at this circle of fifths. All right, there is a ton more to come, but for now, lesson 7 is done. Let that marinate. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. What you know the routine. All right, thanks. Bye.